Long time ago, in a native village of Okadi, where the rhythms of life were dictated by the ebb and flow of the mighty Ayin River, there existed a sacred bond between the villagers and the waters that sustained them. At the heart of their belief stood the river goddess herself, Inyi, whose benevolent spirit guided their destinies. Among the villagers, there was a reverent understanding that the fishes in the river were not merely creatures of the water, but the cherished offspring of the river goddess herself. Each fishes that swam in the depth of the river was a sacred gift from Iyi, entrusted to the care of her earthly children. Jidenna, the skilled fisherman whose ambition knew no bound, had long disregarded the warnings of the villagers and the decrees of the goddess. To him, the fishes of the sea were nothing more than commodities to be caught and sold for profit. Their divine origins forgotten amidst the pursuit of wealth and glory. Jidenna had toiled all night in the river and had caught nothing, his frustration mounting with each empty net. Determined not to return home empty-handed, he decided to try his luck at the end of Nyin'S River, rumored to be teeming with abundance of fish. But as Jidenna ventured deeper into the forbidden heart of the river, unknowingly he trespassed upon the sanctity of Nyin territory. No sooner had he laid down his net in the serene water of the Nyin's River, then a miraculous sight unfolded before his eyes. Big golden fishes swam towards his net as if drawn by an invisible force. His net quickly filled to the brim, and Jidenna found himself in disbelief at the sudden turn of fortune. What Jidenna did not know was that with each fish he caught with his net from the water, he unknowingly disturbed the exquisite balance between man and nature, provoking the fury of the river goddess. With his net so full, it threatened to burst. Jidenna had to release some of the fishes back to the river to make space for the rest. Tying the net firmly, he strictly loaded the bountiful catch into his small boat, which now seemed scarcely able to contain the abundance bestowed upon it. Paddling home with a heart filled with joy, Jidenna marveled at the generosity of Nyin's River. Upon reaching the shore, he wasted no time in making his way to the market, eager to share his unexpected fortune with others. At the market, words of Jidenna's miraculous catch spread like wildfire, drawing crowds eager to witness things for themselves. Jidenna watched with satisfaction as his catch fetched money beyond his wildest dream. By the end of the day, Jidenna had sold the entire basket of fishes, returning home with pockets heavy with golden coins and a heart full of gratitude with the proceed from the miraculous cash. Jidenna wasted no time in showering his family with token of his newfound prosperity. He purchased a beautiful wrapper for both his parents. In her wisdom, Iyi sent forth a warning to Jidenna's family, a solemn decree that demanded atonement for the transgressions through the village priestess. She spoke of the sacred bond between the fishes of the great sea and her divine essence, a bond that must be respected and preserved at all costs. After the visit from the village priestess, who delivered a solemn message from the goddess, a heavy atmosphere settled over Jidenna's home. Sensing the weight of divine warning, Jidenna's father called him, his expression grave with concern. He warned him about the consequences if he ignored the priestess' warning. He told him that he had to take responsibility for what he had done and atone for his sins. and do whatever is required of him, and that he should tread carefully in this uncertain time. Jidenna nodded in understanding, fully aware of the gravity of the situation, and he knew that he must act with wisdom and caution in the days to come. And so, on the next Afo market day, the family gathered to make amends for Jidenna's mistake with offerings of kola nut, a black goat, tubers of yam, alligator pepper, fruits, flowers, and prayers. They sought to appease the river goddess and honor the sacred lineage of our beloved children as they cast their offerings into the gentle Nyin'S river. A sense of reverence filled the air, a testament of the enduring bond between man and nature and the eternal wisdom of the river goddess whose children dwell within the depths of the sea. Though Jidenna's fate had been sealed by his arrogance and defiance, his legacy will serve as a cautionary tale for generations to come, a reminder of the sacred trust bestowed upon the children of Nyin'S River. But despite the warnings, Jidenna's greed and arrogance blinded him. He scoffed at the superstitions of the villagers and boasted of his unmatched fishing skills. One fateful day, fueled by his desire for glory and wealth, Jidenna set out to the heart of the Nyin'S River. As he cast his net into the depths of the river, he heard a strange noise like a whisper, but he ignored it. He was convinced that his skills would protect him from any harm. Hours passed and Jidenna's net remained empty. Frustration got him, driving him to cast his net deeper and deeper into the river. Suddenly, a powerful current surged from the depths, pulling Jidenna and his boat into the swirling water. Desperate cries for help echoed across the river, but they were swallowed by the merciless roar of the rapids, dragging him down into the abyss. As the evening descended and Jidenna failed to return home, panic spread through the village like a wildfire. His family, overcome with worry and fear, organized a search party to search the surrounding area and search for their missing son and brother. Despite their efforts, no trace of Jidenna could be found. The villagers searched tirelessly, combing through every inch of the village, but their efforts yielded no result. Only Jidenna's fishing boat was discovered, abandoned on the banks of the Nyin'S River, a silent witness to the mysterious disappearance. Desperate for answers, the villagers turned to the great Nyin, offering sacrifice and prayers in hopes of divine intervention. But even with their fervent pleas, Jidenna's fate remained shrouded in uncertainty. His body eluded a discovery and denying him the dignity of a proper burial. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, the villagers mourned the loss of one of their own. Jidenna's absence cast a shadow over the community, a constant reminder of the fragility of the unpredictable force that governed their world. And though his body may never be found, but his spirit will forever linger by the banks of the Nyin'S River, a testament to the enduring bond between humanity and the mysteries of the natural world. Back in the village, the news of Jidenna's fate spread like a wildfire, sending shivers down the spine of the villagers, for they knew that the demise was not just a tragedy but a warning, a reminder of the consequences of defying the ancient decree of Nyin. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Please like this video, share, comment, and follow my page, guys. Bye bye.